Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. Once again, I appreciate you stopping by. So, if you've seen in the beginning here, I've got the saws loaded up here behind me, and we've got a few hours of daylight here, and it is 60 degrees, so I'm going to take advantage of every bit of that. You don't get too much of this time of year. A couple things we need to get done tonight. We have an upcoming potential road trip this weekend, and I need to get next door. My son Evan has already gotten home from school, and he's already on the four-wheeler, and he has taken off, headed next door. He's wanting to get that oak tree down that he cleared out in the last video, and I need to look for a couple more project logs over there to add with the two I've got right here. So that's what we're doing today. Beautiful day. I think the ground is solid enough. I'm going to take the truck over, and if it is solid, I'm going to come back and grab the dump trailer, and we're going to see what we can get done. And as you hear in the background right there, Evan's heading over, so I better get over there. So if you want to come along, stick with us, and I'll see you next door. All right, Evan didn't waste no time. I could hear the chainsaw started over here before I even got the truck started. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but we've been waiting for this ground to dry out, and just as it was starting to dry out, we've got 2 days of rain coming. So we're kind of in a hurry tonight, so I don't know how much footage I'm going to be getting, because you all know that try to create content like this, it takes longer. And it looks like I heard a tractor over here last night. The farmer has came over here and pushed all this brush together. That's awesome. Looks like he brought a few pine tree limbs from his house. He must have been trimming. So all right, let's see where Evan's at, see what he's got going on. All right, so if y'all caught the last video, that biggest tree right there is the oak tree that Evan wants to harvest, be the next one for the restaurant customer he supplies. He wants to try to get that down tonight, but the only problem with that is I've got about 9 cherry trees right here, and I need to get a couple small ones down for this project we got upcoming. So I want to try to get those dropped first and get them out of here so this oak tree falling doesn't block our path. You can see in front of the four-wheeler we can go all the way around, but that turns into the field. It's out of the grass, and it will be a lot muddier. All right, so let's show you what we got going on here. Evan has already cleared all this bush honeysuckle away, and we've got a couple of these trees here that I think are going to be able to fall right down here where you see the other saw, and then we will be able to limb them up right there in the opening and get the dump trailer backed up to them. And I think between me and him, they're not, what do you think they are, Evan? About 10 to 11 inches at the base?
Yeah, the biggest one's probably maybe 15.
All right, and I think if we cut them in 12-foot lengths, I think between me and him, we can lift one end of them up, because you all know I do not have equipment, and slide them up into the dump trailer, or we're going to sure give it a go anyway. So, all right, we're going to get this brush out of the way real quick. We're going to speed you guys up for that. Okay, so what's going on here is he started on that other tree and he could tell it was going to get hung up. So he's got it ready to fall, but he's going to notch this one in front of it and take it down, and they should both come down together. All right, so there you go, everybody. 2 for the price of 1. It is always a struggle when you're cutting with trees that are pretty much touching each other to begin with, but I think he did a fine job. He said he was a little bit low on his coming in on the back side of that notch, which we can see that, but live and learn. The tree was still standing plenty on its own, and then when he cut this stump over here that you see, they both rolled down together, as you've seen. So we're going to set you up in time lapse here and get these buzzed up real quick. All right, everybody, Evan's got that all limbed up. You can see there behind me, I get my big head out of the way. I'm gonna run home and grab the dump trailer because light is fading fast, of course. So I'm not sure that oak tree's coming down tonight. Somebody put a log there. And we were gonna cut a mulberry. Let me get my arm right over here, but it's got too much brush around it for this evening. So Evan's gonna find another one while I run home. We've got a good straight one right over there on that side. You can see, I think he's gonna go drop that one down. So stick with us. Well, mulberry tree down. Evan did a pretty good job on that one. It fell right where he wanted it. And we're gonna speed this up because we are losing daylight fast, and he's just gonna get this top cut off of it so we can pull those two small log portions out of it for tonight because we got to get this cherry loaded. All right, we're going to attempt to load these logs by hand, like usual. I think we'll be all right. Let me move you up a little closer. Well, all right, everybody, we got a nice trailer full of cherry logs and some mulberry logs and just a little bit of everything, every shape and size in there. And I know what y'all are thinking. Are you crazy? Maybe a little bit. Wasn't too bad. We lifted those logs up on the edge of the trailer and pretty much used it to back underneath. But, you know, that's what you got to do when you don't have equipment. Definitely, I do not suggest getting firewood this way, but there is a reason for that. There's a reason why we did that. So that'll be maybe in an upcoming video. Not sure if it's going to pan out, but there is a reason I got some of those cherry logs whole and some of those mulberry logs whole instead of bucking them up. So, and like I said, I had no time because there's rains coming in a couple, the next couple days here, and I needed to get these out by Friday. So today is actually Wednesday. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Hopefully the footage isn't too bad with this fading light we got. Evan's getting everything loaded up, and we are going to head to the house. So until next time, everybody, like I always like to say, get outside. See ya.